Mazen, in your essay, you say my story only echoes the stories of earlier ethnic and religious communities who faced similar struggles and succeeded. The book itself has stories, very diverse ones, from African American Muslim men. What do you see as their role as indigenous peoples from here who are actually Muslim, and how does that, how do they make up the fabric of the American Muslim community, and how important are they in helping, with the stereotypes?
Oh boy, that's a huge topic, and it sort of revolves around what is the relationship between the immigrant Muslim community, or the immigrant-based Muslim community, and the African American Muslim community, and where do people like Shahid and I fit into that as second-generation American Muslims? I can tell you that, I'll just give you an anecdote. Perhaps the one book that had the largest impact in my whole life was the autobiography of Malcolm X. I read that on a beach in Latakia, Syria, at the age of 15 and could not put it down. I think I got sunburned like there was no tomorrow. And from that book on, the image of Malcolm X, the image of Martin Luther King, though he was not Muslim, Muhammad Ali, these were the heroes that I had as an American Muslim of Syrian background, growing up in suburban Detroit. And so there was always this deep sense of respect for the African American Muslim, and for the African American generally, in understanding the transition from from slavery to a free peoples within the United States, how long that took, the type of sacrifices that required, and all of the discussion about civil rights, secret evidence, etc., pales in comparison to, what used to happen in the 40s, 30s, and well before, of course.
Yeah, I think that my parents' generation may not fully understand me, but I think the one thing that they understand least of all is how much the African American experience in general, and the African American Muslim experience in particular, shaped my identity as a Muslim and the identity of people like me. When you look at second generation immigrant, or second generation Muslim American culture, so much of it draws from the African American experience. And I think even a lot of people don't realize that, but it's true. I mean, I think that it's informed our politics, it's informed our culture, it's informed our art, and that's really the beauty of this generation. I mean, I feel more comfortable with my peers who are African American Muslims than I would of people of my parents' heritage, because our culture is more similar than the cultural difference between me and my parents.
Absolutely.